Like and subscribe on the way in the door, people. I hope you all are having a great day today. Today I want to talk about why the WNBA ultimately will not survive. But before we talk about that, let's talk about what makes the NBA so profitable. The NBA is so profitable partly because you don't have to be a complete basketball fan to appreciate watching an NBA game. You don't have to know anything about basketball to appreciate the way Magic Johnson passes the ball and to recognize that's an extraordinary skill. You don't have to be a basketball head to appreciate Jordan jumping from the free throw line. You don't have to be a basketball head to appreciate Kyrie Irving's handles. And when you see it, to just know that that's something extraordinary. You don't have to be a basketball head to appreciate LeBron's chase down block. There you go. For you LeBron fans, I just gave him some credit. But that's why the NBA is successful. Because non-basketball fans can appreciate it, can look at it, and even though they don't know the X's and O's of the game, they can look at it and know that they're watching something extraordinary. And for all those reasons are some of the very same reasons why the WNBA will not survive. First of all, reason number one is not going to survive. Because women will never support it in mass. Women will never support the WNBA the way that men support the NBA. Women aren't interested in sports the same way. However, women can appreciate, again, Michael Jordan dunking from the free throw line, LeBron James chase down block. They don't have to know about basketball to look and see that, wow, I'm watching something unbelievable. The second reason they're not going to survive is because your biggest fan base is men. And when you compare the game side by side, it's a lackluster product standing next to the NBA. So my thing is this. To me, if your game is lacking the things that make the NBA successful, which kind of what it boils down to is a certain amount of athleticism, right? A certain amount of jumping ability, a certain amount of speed, a certain amount of ferocity and intensity that the game is played with, because men are generally more athletic. If you're going to compete with that, you have to do things to make up for that lack of athleticism. If you're going to compete with the NBA, you're going to have to do things to appeal to the audience that watches you, which is mostly men. It has been said several times, hey, lower the rims. Lower the rims low enough so we can see women dunking on women the same way that men do. Possibly shorten the court a little bit so that the game looks a little faster. And here's going to be an unpopular take, but I think they need some different outfits that will appeal to the men that watch the WNBA. And now I'm not going to say what kind of outfits. You guys figure that out for yourself. And so the reason I made this video is because I saw that they're starting another women's league that's going to be 3-on-3. and that's going to be during the off season of the WNBA, so that hopefully it will stop some of the WNBA players from having to go overseas to make money during the off season. And to me, this is a chance for them to do something different than what's being done in the WNBA currently. Like, but simple and plain, if you want the league to survive, you're going to have to appeal to men who's watching the product. However that is, you're going to have to make up for the lack of athleticism and for the things that you don't see when you get a side-by-side comparison with the NBA. Because who's going to want to go down to a Honda Civic when they've been driving a Ferrari? If you get what I'm trying to say. Anyway, that's my take on that. But like I said, I just saw that they're getting ready to start a new women's league, 3-on-3. Which, that might be a better look, because if it's half court, generally to me half court can feel a little bit more competitive anyway, because there's not much space to work around. But anyway, that's my thoughts on that. If they don't get serious about changing the product of the WNBA, it is inevitably going to fail. It's been going 20 years and doesn't seem to have made much improvement in terms of making money. So anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. You all have a good day. All right.